Good evening. Back at John Needham Stadium in Pottsville, the Apaches hosting the Ozark Hillbillies, and this will be a fun one. We'll talk more about it when we come back after this timeout with head coach Brian Rust. This is Pottsville Apache football.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
A Pottsville Apache pregame show. The Hillbillies in town from Ozark, and Coach Brian Rust kind enough to join me this afternoon. And Coach, you score 60-something points. There's lots of things to talk about in that Waldron game, but I went back and rewatched some of it. I didn't realize how much time your defense spent in their backfield. That was a big outing for your D.
It really was, especially early on, and it's kind of little, I guess, if there was some disappointments, of course, as a coach's eye, you just always looking for the stuff you got to get better at and the things you can improve on, and sometimes you don't see all the highlights. You worry more about the negatives, and of course, whenever you look at it, defense, gave us a short field, their three first possessions. We finally, on the third one, we finally took advantage of it and scored a touchdown, and really felt like we should have jumped on a little earlier. And then defensively, I think we got a little tired because we were on the field quite a bit, and they kind of went on a couple drives there, even though we had responded with touchdowns, and then. It was definitely a good night for the defense. In the second half, I felt like we really kind of broke out offensively.
Special teams play made a huge difference, too. I don't think I've ever seen or broadcast a game that had 2 block punts and then a big special teams play on a kickoff early in the first half, I think, is what turned the momentum your way for good.
It really did. And again, just kind of Nelson's done a great job kicking off for us. We've kind of worked on trying to get the ball on the other side of the numbers, and we've kind of left it out in the middle of the field, and we really want to try to corner it in on either side. A lot of times they have a guy that's got really good speed, just trying to keep it away from that guy, and he really put that one up, and I think the wind played a little bit of a factor. The wind was in our face a little bit, and it looked like it was going to go way over the upback's head, so he just turned around and started blocking. Well, the other guy was standing on close to the 5-yard line, and he just kind of sat there and watched, and our guy, Noah Metcalf, got down there and covered it up before either one of them really knew what was going on. So that gave us a lot of momentum right there, and then to score right there before half, I really felt like it kind of stretched it out and kind of put a dagger in them a little bit, and gave us the momentum going in.
Yeah, I've also not had a chance to broadcast many games where the team I was working for scores 14 points in about 6 seconds, right. So that's pretty impressive. Second half, Miller Mahan looked like everything he read or everything he did just worked.
Yeah, and I think I really do. I hated not having him in the Clinton game, but I think him getting to kind of sit on the sideline and observe and kind of see everything and see how it was happening, and I think that may have helped him a little bit and kind of maybe slowed the game down for him, showed him what, and, I really felt like offensive line-wise, we gave him some time. And the last few weeks before, we hadn't been giving him a whole lot of time, and he's been having to get out of there really quick. And he even did a little bit early in the game, and then it felt like he finally said, whoa, somebody's not going to be on me immediately. Maybe and I really feel like Coach Duggar and those guys down there with the O-line, Coach Sandifer and Coach Waddell have really been working hard on getting better with those guys, and they showed some improvement last week.
Coach, great win for you last week. Now we've got Ozark tonight. We'll come back after this timeout and talk over what the Hillbillies like to do with the football. I'll give you a hint. Their quarterback's pretty good. We're back after this timeout with more Pottsville Apache football.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
You're with the Pottsville Apache pregame show, and I've got Coach Brian Rust as my pregame guest. tonight's game, Ozark at Pottsville. Boy, this game has all sorts of playoff implications, doesn't it?
It really does. Really does. And again, you look at Ozark, and they're the preseason pick to win the conference, and a super, super talented group. They just kind of don't seem to have it all together at this point. They lost a tight one at Waldron, and just their quarterback had just come back from injury, and they tried not to run him a whole lot. And then they kind of got in a hole and couldn't climb out of it. And then lost a similar type game that we lost to Mina. They lost last week at their place, and so again, this is definitely a game that can determine a lot of things for sure. And just again in this conference, I just don't think there's any easy weeks. There's no weeks off. It's just every week you're going to see a really solid, talented opponent.
Their quarterback, when he does hit open space, he is really fast. He shifts gears in a hurry.
He does. He's very quick, and and it's almost a scary on the defensive side. He plays safety, and there were a couple plays in the Mina game where they throw a quick screen out there, and he's at about 12 yards, and he makes up that time in no time, destroys the blocker, and makes the tackle all in almost the same motion. So he's a super, super talented kid. We're just going to have to do a great job of containing him and not giving him too many lanes to run in, because he's not scared to hit the hole, and once he hits it, he's hard to catch.
And oh, by the way, he returns kicks pretty well too, doesn't he?
That's right. And again, they put him out there for everything, and kickoff return, punt return, everything. So you definitely have to worry about not getting it too close to him and not giving him too much time, especially in open field.
I think the only thing he doesn't do is drive the bus to the game, and who knows, he may do that for him. I don't know. All right, so where do you feel like you can attack the Ozark defense?
Well, they've shown some weaknesses here and there. I feel like they're they haven't covered the pass real well. Waldron did a great job, but they also did the same thing to us a little bit. They drove the ball. I feel like they're a little bit inexperienced up front defensively. Some younger guys playing even at the linebacker area, even though they've got a couple really talented linebackers, they don't have a ton of experience, and so with those guys, I think option stuff is going to give them a little bit of a problem if we can block the other guys. If we make the correct reads, I definitely think those are some ways we can attack them, and I think we're going to have some shot plays where we've got guys open, we just got to make plays.
All right, so tough game last night for the junior Apaches. I understand you played pretty well, but came up a little short.
Did, 7th grade, battled, and as I showed up and we had just started the game, the 7th grade game, I was kind of looking out there, and we looked like ants, compared to their big old beetles. I mean, they had big, just humongous kids, and our 7th graders fought tooth and nail, and we wound up losing 8-0. And then in the junior high game, I think it was 34-24, and like I said, we were in it till the end, just battling. But they had another kid, a quarterback, that boy, every time we'd kind of go ahead, they'd respond immediately, and I think he had a 96-yard touchdown run. So just a lot of speed out there, and just kind of came short in the end.
All right. So a key for tonight for the Pottsville win.
I think the biggest thing obviously is the turnover battle. I mean, I think that's been the kind of our Achilles heel all year. Is if we don't turn the ball over, we're a pretty good team, and we can play with anybody. But if we do turn it over, it can cause us some problems.
I've been broadcasting football one way or another since 1985. I have only done one touchdown pass of 99 yards. That came last week. I got to say thank you for that. That was fun.
Absolutely. Well, and again, it's just kind of one of those situations that we kind of worked our backups in. Court as Court Johnson, quarterback. He had to start last week for us, so he's been getting some experience. He looked great in the last 2 JV games. I've been really, really impressed with him. From that game experience, I think he's really grown, and he came out there cool as a cucumber and just delivered that ball. And Keaton Ashmore took it 99 and Coach Falls, he went into the administration now, and I think I got a text before the game was even over. As we're done, everything, I look at my phone, and he's already mad at me that his name's out of the record book now. Him and Chase Warren had the 98-yard one years and years ago. So.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
Sir, appreciate you.
We'll be back. We'll bring in Brother Jim Huffman, and we'll talk more Pottsville Apache football after this timeout. Live at John Needham Stadium in Pottsville tonight. Pottsville Apaches hosting the Ozark Hillbillies. And I'm Stephen Glenn, now live with you this evening. This is a game that will go a long way to deciding playoff seeding. The Apaches still would like to finish in the number 2 or number 3 position and perhaps host a first-round game. But then again, so would Ozark. And we bring in my broadcast partner, Jim Huffman. And, Jim, what do you think about tonight's game?
Well, Steve, it's Hillbillies in town in Pottsville tonight. The Ozark Hillbillies are here, and they've kind of had a rough year. They've had some injuries, but here they are tonight, and hopefully, Steve, it's going to be a good football game. I'm excited to see all of our captains healthy and ready to play tonight. You got a lot of good seniors out there with, I believe that's Trip Price, Miller Mahan, I believe that's Landon McNeely, and then Caleb Turic, whose mom and dad is celebrating their wedding anniversary tonight.
Yeah, Chris and Amanda Turic celebrating their 21st wedding anniversary, so congratulations to them.
Yeah.
Eli Gilstrap, the big fullback. Kyler Williams, number 12, one of the other captains for Ozark. And if I had to guess, I'd say Kobe Wilbanks is the third. He is their senior quarterback, and he is kind of what makes their offense go, and he does it more with his legs than he does his arms, but boy, he can really run. Young Mr. Wilbanks is one of the best cover guys in the secondary in the 4A-4. And oh, by the way, he returns kickoffs just for something fun to do. I suspicion he drove the bus down here. Pottsville won the toss. They're going to exercise their option to begin the third quarter. I would assume Ozark would probably like to have the football. What's the line from that country song? Sir, we'd like the ball. I suspect Ozark will want to get their offense on the field first, although you never know. Both of the teams coming into tonight's game are 1-2 in conference play. Ozark having lost to Mena, and so has Pottsville. But Ozark also lost at Waldron. So Pottsville with the conference win last week on the road at Waldron. That may have been the best our offense has played this year. So, as I anticipated, Ozark is going to receive the football to begin tonight's ball game.
I can't hear you.
Okay, we're having some technical difficulties here, and so we will endeavor to fight through those. My apologies. And Ozark taking the field from the locker room to our left. Hillbillies have a pretty good crowd on hand for tonight's game, and you would expect Ozark to travel well. This is probably their closest road trip when it comes to conference play now that they're back in the 4A. I was thinking about that. They went down to Waldron and got beat. Ozark to Waldron would be a long, long road trip, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's further you'd come here and then keep going. You'd add another 30 minutes to the trip we have to make to Ozark. I don't think they went to Mena. I think they went to Waldron. So they would like that return visit to Mena next year. That's going to be another half an hour beyond our trip down there, and it's about a 3-hour trip. So Pottsville Apaches have taken the field. We will tell you that tonight's Pottsville Apache football live stream is brought to you by Tyson Foods, McNeely Plumbing, Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty, The Granite Shop, Smooth Running Heating and Air, and Heirloom Legal. Justin Smith is your engineer for tonight's game. Ariana Hicks is the camera lady bringing you the pictures of tonight's game. Ozark already on the field. Their numbers are very small on the uniform, so I'll apologize beforehand. They're going to be a little bit tough to pick up. Kobe Wilbanks is kind of in the center of the formation. I'm pretty sure Nelson Velasquez is not going to want to kick it his way. In fact, I would expect a whole bunch of low line drive kicks. Kickoff brought to you by Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty as we get ready to get tonight's conference game underway.
Let's go Apaches.
Pottsville in their home black and gold. Ozark in their road purple and white. The run up by Velasquez, high kick. Going to be taken by one of the up men. That's Gilstrap. He's at the 25 to the 30-yard line and no further than that. Eli Gilstrap, the return man.
Boy, Steve, those jerseys are hard to see. I can't tell if that's number 8 or number 6.
Yeah. Well, and to tell you the truth, I had it as number 2. So what do we know?
Well,
let's go ahead and get this open.
I think it's number 6. I believe that is.
That's Andrew Wells if it's number 6.
Yeah, he made the tackle there. All right, we're going to open some windows here.
Colby Wilbanks, the quarterback. He takes the direct snap, rolls to his left, looking for a man Gilstrap in the flat. He makes one Apache miss, crosses midfield into Apache territory, and that's a 1st down and 10.
Yeah, he was tackled that time by Kai Mahan, number 2 for the Apaches.
Pass completion moves from the 31-yard line to the 43 of the Apaches. So right off the bat, Kobe Wilbanks throwing for 1st down yardage. Single wing formation. They're going to make it a counter give to right over the right side. Crosses the 40 up the left side hash. Still fighting for yardage to the 35. The officials finally blow the play dead, just short of the 35-yard line. Tackle made by number 12, Sladen Graham of the Apaches. Pickup of 6, 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, big number 12. We called his number a lot this year, and he's doing a great job on both sides of the ball. Sladen Graham.
Ball is at the 37-yard line.
I guess I could call him Moonlight Graham.
Moonlight Graham.
Yeah,
that's right.
We know that movie.
Draw play straight ahead. Once again, the ball carrier is right, and he's met in the backfield. Looks like getting there first for the Apaches was Caleb Stansel.
Yeah, big number 25. Stansel getting in there and getting him some tackles.
Loss is back to the 39-yard line. Loss is 2. 3rd down and 6 coming for the Hillbillies. Wide out to the right side of the field is Colton Rawson. Watch for Wilbanks on the keeper here. Motion man goes left to right. That's Fox. He's looking for Fox. Has a completion to Fox at the 40. Gets inside the 35. Does make an Apache miss. Dives close to the 1st down yardage. I think he's going to be mildly short, but I would think, nope, they're going to say it's a 1st down.
He picked it up, Steve.
Easton Fox just out-battled the Apache defense that time to pick up 1st down yardage. Needed 6, and that's exactly what he picked up. Another 1st down for the Hillbillies as they have the opening drive working. Slot to the left side of the field. Give is to the back. Trying to turn the corner was Lawson Wright. He was tackled by Sladen Graham again. Very short gain on the play, may have picked up a yard.
Yeah, Wright went right, but Sladen Graham was there to meet him.
So Ozark offense seems to feel like they can attack the left side of the Apache defense. So far, they've predominantly gone to their right. Of course, the first coach to really teach me a lot about football broadcasting, Lewis Ray, many, many, many years ago from Russellville, told me if you watch, most offenses go to the right more often than not. Motion man comes from right to left. He turns upfield too soon. No flag. Quarterback keeper turns the corner at the 30. Wilbanks inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Steve, you feel that brisk wind coming in? It feels like football weather.
It does. For the first time all year.
All year, that's right.
At least we're not going to be dehydrating up here. Big 3rd down coming here if the Apaches would like to get a stop. It's 3rd down and 6. Ball is at the Apache 29. Wing is to the left side of the formation. Now Wilbanks looks back to get the call. Play clock is at 5. They're going to have to hustle to get this off. They do, just barely. Wilbanks' keeper right up the gut has running room. Got inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Good open field tackle made by Kai Mahan.
I believe it's going to be a 1st
down. But
it
is enough for a 1st down for Ozark. Mahan didn't make that tackle. He's headed for the end zone. Needed 6. That's how many he picked up. So mark it at the 22-yard line. Third Hillbilly first down on this drive. Wing makes it strong side left. And again, it's a give to the wing back right. And Lawson is stacked up in the backfield. Caleb Stansel got there first. Then getting there, Sladen Graham to clean up on the play. That's going to be a loss of about 4. Pottsville played that well. That's going to be back to the 27-yard line. 2nd and 15. Wilbach's back to pass, looking to the right side, overthrows the man. Good coverage in the secondary. Pass intended for Easton Fox. The Apaches had over and under coverage that side. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, one of those deep backing coverage. I believe that's number 18, Eli Morris, along with Turic, number 14.
Ozark again, strong side left. Single back in the backfield is right, not lined up at a wing position. He's lined up in the backfield as a fullback. He does like to lead block, but they're going to look over the middle, have a man. It's going to be complete to Fox. Makes a man miss at the 10, and Easton Fox into the end zone. Touchdown, Ozark.
Yeah, he just trots into the end zone, Steve.
Made that look easy, didn't he?
Boy, he did.
Touchdown pass from 27 yards out. Goes from Colby Wilbanks to Easton Fox for the score with 8:37 to go in quarter number 1. The kick is going to be wide to the right, no good. Your first score of the night, the Ozark Hillbillies 6, Pottsville Apaches nothing. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Very impressive 10-play, 69-yard touchdown march by the Hillbillies. The point after attempt sailed wide to the right. Keaton Ashmore back deep to receive the kick. From what I watched of the Hillbilly kickers warming up, I don't think really either of their kickers has a lot of range, so I would expect something low line drive.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as I say that, watch them kick it through the uprights. You can never tell from pregame warm-ups. High short kick to the left side of the formation, fielded at the 30, returned by Jones across the 40, the 45 to the 48-yard line. Jones tackled by Andrew Gillum, but gives the Apaches very good field position.
Yeah, number 40 for the Hillbillies. He threw a shoe.
Uh-oh. Blew a tire, did he?
Yeah, he blew a tire, Steve.
So the Apaches will take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. That kickoff brought to you by Tyler Riley of the River Valley Realty, and a good return by the Apaches.
Good field position to start.
Luke Russ, the center, leads the offense to the line of scrimmage, which is their own 47 on the 1st and 10. Miller Mahan at quarterback. I believe that's Tripp Price, the fullback. Wing on the left side. 2 wide outs. Motion man coming left to right. Mahan kept it. Pitched it perfectly at midfield. Race up the left sideline. Deep into Ozark territory, down to the 20-yard line. Kagan Jones, the ball carrier. Perfect timing on the option pitch.
Steve, guess what we have?
Except I fear there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, the flag's about the 38-yard line.
I started noticing the Apaches were not running downfield very far. So the penalty is going to negate a big pickup. Boy, that option was pretty, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was a holding, according to Mr. White Hat.
Could explain why the hole got a whole lot bigger, couldn't it?
Yeah.
So the spot of the foul was the Ozark 39. So you move the ball back to the 49-yard line of the Hillbillies on the penalty. And you'll replay the down which makes it 1st down and 7 for the Apaches from the 49. Boy, that amazes me, too, that Miller Mahan can make that pitch and not even look. He knows where the pitch relation is. 1st down and 7 from the left hash. Ball a yard inside Hillbilly territory. Mahan reads, pull it, keep it himself, gets ahead to the 48. Right up the middle of the field to the 47-yard line. May have picked up 2 on the play. Short gain. In fact, really no gain, maybe a yard.
Maybe.
Ozark defended that really, really well. Landon Cooper, big number 70, held his ground on the left side of the defensive line, forced it back inside where he had help coming.
Well, Steve, we got a great crowd here at John Needham Stadium tonight. I mean, the stands are filled. They are to the max.
2nd down and 6. Mahan cuts it back inside, makes a man miss, spins inside the 40, hits open field at the 30, up the left sideline to the 20, and stepping out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Miller Mahan, very elusive, and he'll have a Pottsville Apache 1st down, brought to you by McNeely Plumbing.
Yeah, you can't arm tackle somebody like Miller Mahan.
Nope, he will run through that every time. .28 yards on the carry for the Apache 1st down. Well, they'll spot it right at the 20-yard line. Good run by Mahan deep into Ozark territory. Hillbillies lead at 6-0. Pottsville in the red zone of the Hillbillies. Snap to Mahan. Gives it to Trip Price. Price makes one man miss. May have got forward to the 19-yard line, but the interior line of the Hillbilly defense did a nice job stopping that up. Easton Fox, who caught the touchdown pass, made the tackle there after a gain of a yard. 7:11 to go, quarter number 1. 6-0 Apaches trailing this game. Hillbillies on their opening drive took it to the end zone. Pottsville attempting to answer. Caleb Turic goes wide to the left. Stevenson wide to the right. Motion man comes right to left. They give it straight up the gut. Fullback power crosses the 15 to the 14-yard line. Trip Price with a nice pickup. Braden Sampley in on the stop. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4.
Well, it's 3rd and manageable, Steve, and which we know this is 4-down territory.
Yeah, you would think so. Trip Price, the fullback, right behind Miller Mahan in the pistol formation. Wing to the right side. Mahan takes the snap, gives it to Price, swings it outside with room. Inside the 10 to the 5, up the left sideline. Trip Price took it outside, bounced it out immediately, and that's going to be another Pottsville Apache 1st down, brought to you by McNeely Plumbing.
Yeah, 1st and goal.
I'm not sure that play originally wasn't designed to go up the middle, but Trip Price saw in a hurry. He had nothing there. Right side defensive end collapsed down in a hurry, and Price saw it and bounced it outside.
Yeah, good vision by number 5.
1st and goal to go from the 5-yard line. As the Apaches go into the dead T formation. Give us to the left side, to the 5, to the 4-yard line. Landon McNeely, the ball carrier. They're going to give him forward progress to the 2. Second and goal to go from the 2. In fact, actually, it's a little closer to the 1. Second and goal to go. Again, the full house set out of the dead tee. Give us to the right side. Nice spin move. And into the end zone for a Pottsville Apache touchdown. Colby Stevenson lined up at the right side halfback, and he spun his way into the end zone for the Apaches.
Yeah, just a little spin move that time, but number 10, Colby Stevenson, Steve, and he found He found pay dirt there, or pay turf.
Pay turf. Something like that. He got points. Caleb Turic on to hold. Nelson Velasquez with a point after kick. It is good. The Apaches have their first lead of the night after the Tyson Foods touchdown. It's Pottsville 7, Ozark 6. We're back in 30 seconds.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
So far, it has been a game dominated by the offenses, both teams scoring on their opening possession. Pottsville with an 8-play, 52-yard touchdown drive. 2-yard run by Colby Stevenson and the point after. Velasquez's high kick bounces at the 25, checks up. Ozark fields it there. Return across the 30-yard line. That's Colton Rawson. And Rawson is buried very shortly after he fielded the ball at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, good coverage that time of special teams.
Did I hear Sanchez making the tackle?
Yeah, I believe he was in there. And also you had big number 3, Keaton Ashmore, who caught that 99-yard touchdown pass last week.
Yep, we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10, Hillbillies. They are at their own 32. Quarterback Will Banks motioning for a change. Now he's going to give it to the big fullback, Eli Gilstrap. Gilstrap tried to turn it upfield and found only black and gold jerseys there.
You know, wearing that big number 44 and wearing purple reminds me of didn't the Minnesota Vikings have a running back called Foreman?
Yeah.
I think it was Foreman.
It was. I'm trying to remember. It wasn't George. George Foreman was the boxer.
No, it wasn't.
Was it
George?
Greg, maybe?
Yeah, I can't remember. But anyway, that's what he reminded me of.
Pickup of a yard, 2nd and 9 coming.
Former was a boxer? I thought he had grills.
Well, he does now. Wilbanks back to pass, looking for the right side, overthrows everybody. There was some contact in the secondary. Good coverage by Kai Mahan. It's good coverage as long as they don't throw a penalty flag.
Yeah. And, Steve, if he was wearing red, number 44, wearing that white jersey, he'd remind me of Forrest Gump. So
there you go.
There you go.
Chuck Foreman, gentlemen. Chuck Foreman.
Chuck Foreman.
Chuck.
Okay.
That's it.
Chuck Foreman. He was on that same Vikings team as the defense that they called the Purple People Eaters. Yep.
Yep. Let's say that in harmony one more time.
Alan Page was the nose guard on that. He only weighed about 240 pounds, but, boy, he could play the nose tackle. Fran Tarkington was the quarterback of that team. Third down and 9 for the Hillbillies. They're at their own 33, and I think we may have had an illegal shift. No, we got a timeout called by Ozark. That may have saved an illegal shift. Timeout on the field. Hillbillies trail the Apaches 7-6. We're back after this 1 minute timeout.
Just like the Apaches, I am here to help you score big. Regardless if you are buying or selling, I'll guide you every step of the way. You can call me at 479-970-5079 and we'll connect the dots on getting you where you are trying to go. Speaking of going, let's go Apaches!
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins.
Third down coming for the Hillbillies. We're looking for the first defensive stop of the game, Brother Jim.
Yeah, hey, let's go defense. Let's go Apaches. Here it is right here.
3rd and 9, Will Banks in a shotgun formation. Fakes one way, rolls the other, slips up, and he's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that turf monster, Steve.
We're going to give the tackle to Sladen Graham.
Yeah, I think he tapped him on the head when he went down.
Yep. So it's going to be 4th down. Kind of tied up in my work over here.
Tied up in what?
Tied up in my coat here.
Oh.
So a loss of 4 on the play. Fox, the kicker. High kick, hits down at the 42. Takes an Apache bounce to the 43 before it's down by Evan Eastep. And once again, Pottsville's going to have pretty good field position.
You know, I thought we were going to get a block there. You know, last week we had 2 block punts. So we got close on that one.
3:38 to go, quarter number 1. Pottsville will take over 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Steve, I was talking to one of the dads, Landon McNeely's father, Jeremiah, and he was talking about, man, we need this one. As a matter of fact, we need all of them to find that number 2 or number 3 spot.
Pottsville's going to put 5 receivers into the formation. This will need to come out quickly. Flanker screen to the right side, complete across midfield into Ozark territory at the 45. Pass complete to Caleb Turic on the flanker bubble screen. Good enough for a 1st and 10, brought to you by McNeely Plumbing.
Yeah, big number 14. He must have had some of his daddy's chili or gumbo, man. He just kind of reached out there, ran over a couple of guys, and picked up the 1st down.
That chili was good, by the way.
Well, man, I like the gumbo.
Yep.
And I hadn't tried a cinnamon roll yet. I can't wait to try one of those. Pam, if you're listening, I'm just kidding.
No, he's not. 1st down and 10. Sorry to call you out there.
Hey, listen, I'm guilty by association.
Trip Price trying to fight through one tackler. Gets across the 45. Still trying to fight through the grip of Eli Gilstrap. And Trip Price, that's a battle. He'll pick up 4 yards mainly by breaking through intended tacklers of the Hillbillies.
Yeah, it's hard to get that state champion wrestler down, number 5, number Trip Price.
You know, I saw him after the game last week in Waldron. I didn't realize how big he is.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to tackle him real badly.
Steve, you ought to see the young man wrestle. I'm telling you, man, he is well coached, but he's just a seasoned athlete, and man, he's such a joy to watch on that wrestling mat.
2nd down and 6 for the Apaches. Trips right. Mahan reads keeper, makes one man miss, got to the 40, inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Miller Mahan picking up yards in chunks on the ground for the Apaches.
I wonder if Miller Mahan's got a greased jersey or something, because
yeah, well, they can't tackle him right now.
They can't tackle him, man. I mean, he looks like a greased pig or a greased Apache out there.
That's a 1st down brought to you by McNeely Plumbing after the pickup of 14 by Miller Mahan. He's going to be close to 100 yards rushing in the 1st quarter.
I'm telling you.
Pottsville in front, 7-6.
Yeah, good job by number 15.
Landon McNeely splits wide to the right, slot on both sides of the field. Trip Price the back in the backfield, gets the handoff, follows good blocking behind Rustin, the inside of the line, inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play. Eli Gilstrap, the big fullback, also plays middle linebacker and made the tackle on that play. 2nd down and 5. Well, you like 2nd and 5, don't you?
Yeah.
A lot of things you can call here.
You can actually take a shot in the end zone here.
You could if you wanted to.
Yeah. I think we'll do that.
Well, yeah, the skinny post would be there if they want it. Give us to Trip Price, and Ozark had played well on the defensive line that time, and they were waiting on that one. Easton Fox coming up on the run blitz to make the stop. That's why I'm calling the skinny post. He's coming up way too quickly in run protection.
Well, Steve, he is, and that's why I really thought we would take a shot. But, of course, I'm not the offensive coordinator, but I'm just a preacher in the press box. But
yeah, I know enough about offensive football to know I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Trips to the right. What's going on over there? 2 wideouts to the left. This has got to come out quickly. Mahan under pressure. Boy, I tell you what, Ozark came on a blitz from everywhere, and the Apaches did not pick that up.
Yeah. See, because that's what 3rd down, you know, when you get yourself in that 3rd down situation, they're going to come at you because they know you're going to drop back and pass. That 2nd down would have been ideal to try to take a shot at that point. But once again, I'm the preacher in the press box.
Interesting call here. It's 4th down and 10. Let's see, from this point on the field, well, they're going to talk about it. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. After the 1st quarter of play, Pottsville 7, Ozark 6. We're back in 1 minute.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
In Pottsville Apaches lead this game by a score of 7-6. 4th down and 10 coming for the Apaches. From here, it'd be about a 48-yard attempt. That'd be right on the edge of Velasquez's range, but the Apaches are going to jump offside and attempt to go for it. Well, now you
back up another 5.
Illegal procedure on the false start. Well, that takes the field goal out of play. So it's going to be 4th down and 15 from the 35-yard line.
I think you're still going to go ahead and go for it, and you're just going to have to change your play a little bit.
All right, so the penalty moves it back to the 35-yard line. Trips to the right, one wide out left. Ozark showing blitz. They bring it from the left side. Pass over the middle, knocked away by Gilstrap, incomplete. Kagan Jones was open momentarily, but the pass was kind of behind him. And Ozark knocked it away, and they'll hold on downs. No, the Hillbillies will take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line. Pottsville by 1, 7-6. I'd have been tempted to have tried the 48-yard field goal, but once you move it back 5 yards, that was probably a little too far. Looks like Cade Cap, the wide out to the left side. Quarterback Will Banks faking the snap. Pottsville stays at home. Now they have the real play call. Will Banks looking left the whole way. Now is under pressure.
Yeah.
Steps through one. Throw over the middle is going to be caught. Pass complete to Easton Fox. That'll pick up about 11 yards to the 46-yard line, and it'll be a 1st and 10.
Yeah, Steve, that was just a good get it out of there, and is a better catch.
Hillbillies move it to their own 46, 1st and 10. Colton Rawson splits wide to the left. Cade Cap in the slot. Know where Easton Fox is. He's coming in motion. Easton Fox. And they throw it to him on the flanker screen. Nope, that's actually Rawson. Gets close to midfield and then gets buried on the far sideline. Good pursuit by the Apache defense. I thought that play was going to open up for a big gainer. Kagan Jones having none of that. He got out there in a hurry. He made the stop after a pickup of about 4. In fact, actually closer to 3 to the 49. I'd still want to know where Fox was.
Yeah, you got to keep an eye on him.
He is pretty obviously Kobe Wilbanks' favorite target. Of course, just because you know that doesn't mean you can stop it. 2nd down and 6, Ozark. Motion man right to left. Wilbanks keeps it off counter motion, cross of the Apache 45 to the 42-yard line of the Apaches. He's going to pick up 9 yards before Sladen Graham can make the tackle, but that's another Hillbilly 1st down.
Well, he's a good-looking athlete.
Yep, he is. 7-6 Pottsville with the lead. 10:27 to go in the 2nd quarter. Hillbillies line up in the wing to the left side, the wing T, if you will. Motion man, and they're going to toss it to the man that came in motion. Cade Cap gets across the 40, turns the corner between the hash and the sideline. Once again, pretty good pursuit by the Apache defense. Tackle made by Caleb Stansel. I think Kagan Jones also got there. Pickup of 4 makes it 2nd and 6. In fact, it's actually a pickup closer to 3. 2nd down and 7. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. They bring the motion man, Fox left to right. And handoff goes straight ahead to Wilbanks, and he is met by a host of Apaches. That's the second time I've seen Fox come in motion, and he turned upfield before the snap of the ball, and they've yet to call it.
Yeah, I know it.
Or is there a flag?
Did they throw one on the far side or on this side? Okay, yeah.
Yep. Well, that's the second time he's turned upfield too quick. No gain on the play, so the Apaches decline the penalty, bring up 3rd down.
All right.
At least I think it's 3rd down.
It should be. I think they're...
There, they switched it.
Yeah.
3rd down, 7. Ball is at the Apache 38. Open field left. Slot right. Single back in the backfield. Wilbanks back to pass. Wants the home run ball. He's going to overthrow the intended receiver, Easton Fox, and that time Pottsville over-under coverage did exactly what they were supposed to do. They got deeper than the deepest man. You probably run that play knowing good and well you're going to go for it on 4th down, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to – I don't know what they got in their playbook.
I'm thinking quarterback draw. Colby Wilbanks with a single back in the backfield. Moves from the shotgun to step up to the pistol, then steps back to recall the play. 4th down coming. Back to pass. Wilbanks, there's the draw play I was looking for. The Apaches have it diagnosed well. They're going to make the tackle at the 40-yard line. Stop made by Caleb Stansel. That play may have picked up 3, but the Apaches will get the ball back on downs.
All right, so we have 2 series, Steve, where we gave it up on 4th down play, and they just gave it up on a 4th down play. Good defense that time.
Well, and if I could predict that quarterback draw, I guarantee you the Apache coaching staff could.
Yep. Well, Stansel did.
Yeah.
Stansel was all over it.
So the Apaches take over 1st and 10 at their 40-yard line, leading 7-6. Well, this is an old flash and slobber knocker kind of game, isn't it? Wing right, slot right. In fact, it's almost a double wing. High snap. Mahan picks it up. He's going to try to scramble for what he can. Gets out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's going to lose 9 yards on the play. That snap was way over his head. He had no chance on that one. It happens. We're going to mark it out of bounds at the 33. Loss of 8 on the play. 2nd down and 18. Now suddenly both teams' offenses have kind of stalled out a little bit. Landon McNeely, the only wideout left. 3 wideouts right. Trip Price, the fullback, behind Mahan. Blitz coming. Screen complete to McNeely. Gets a block on the near side. Crosses the 40 to midfield. Runs over a defender at the plus 40. Drug out of bounds at the 37-yard line. I'm looking to see if there's a penalty because that sure looked like a block in the back. There is none. That's going to be a 1st and 10. Brought to you by McNeely Plumbing.
Well, that was a play we have not – I don't think we've seen that this year.
Nope. Screen to McNeely up the left side.
Coach, how are you? Hey, man, thank you. I appreciate that very much.
1st and 10 Apaches at the 36. Miller Mahan takes the direct snap, has running room across the 30. Wilbanks is going to make the tackle at the 25-yard line, but that's going to be another McNeely Plumbing 1st down.
Yeah. Mahan took a pretty good shot that time, but he bounced back up, but it was a pretty good hit.
1st down and 10 Pottsville. Boy, that screen turned everything around, didn't it?
Well, it did, Steve. You know, we needed something positive to happen on this drive, and that was it.
From the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 Apaches. Slot to the right, open field left, the short side. And they're going to give it on the reverse to Jones. And Ozark saw that on the scouting report, didn't they? Jones is met right at the line of scrimmage for basically no gain on the play. Wilbanks making the stop.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the same Wilbanks who's the quarterback.
Yeah, Kobe Wilbanks, man. He's playing on both sides of the ball and showing out.
He pursues the ball very, very quickly. I was warned how good he is in the secondary. Even as good a quarterback as he is, he's very good in the secondary. From the 24-yard line.
I think we might be having some camera issues, but just bear with us.
2nd down and 9. Out of the pistol, Price with running room, crosses the 20 up the right hash to the 19. Trip Price, the ball carrier, picks up pretty good yardage on the 2nd down carry.
I don't know if they're going to spot that on the 19 or 18, but good run by Price.
Gilstrap, fullback, making the tackle on the play. I think what's happened is we lost our camera person because I think she has to perform with the band at halftime.
Oh. Well, Steve, I was going to let you know I've got to go too. So
yeah, that's all right. No problem. Well, there's very little chance of me being able to do the routine that she's doing on the field, so we'll cover the camera. Ozark brings a blitz. Mahan sees it, turns the corner, gets ahead to the 18, fighting for the football to the 17-yard line. I think that's going to leave him a yard short of the 1st down.
Yeah, he got close, but I believe he is going to be a yard short.
4th down and a yard. Pretty sure the Apaches are going to go for this. I'm also pretty sure Ozark's going to put about 9 men in the box. 4th down and a yard. Apaches lead at 7-6. They'd like more. Miller Mahan out of the pistol. Has Trip Price behind him about 9 yards deep. And Ozark jumps into the neutral zone.
Well, thank you, Ozark, for the 1st down.
Mahan with the hard count. So that will be another McNeely Plumbing 1st down for the Apaches. Ball is outside of the 10-yard line, so the Apaches can theoretically pick up a 1st down without scoring. They'll actually mark it right at the 11-yard line. So it's not goal to go, but it is 1st down. Again, 5 receivers in the pattern. And a back in the backfield. Mahan, flanker screen, complete at the 10, up the right sideline to the 5, and then driven out of bounds at the 6. Pass complete to Landon McNeely. That was that flanker screen again, only to the opposite side of the field, but it's going to pick up about 5 yards.
That's a good call.
Spotted at the 5. Again, it's not goal to go. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Pottsville on top, 7-6, looking for more with 5:47 left to go. Not real sure why the clock has stopped. Must have driven out of bounds on the far sideline. I didn't see it. So 2nd down, about 4 actually. Give it to Trip Price. He bounces it outside. Good job by the Ozark defense. Easton Fox again came on that run blitz.
I think he's going to lose a yard, Steve, on that run.
Maybe even lost 2. That's going to be back to about the 7. 3rd down coming here for the Apaches. Easton Fox coming up in such a hurry to support that run. Maybe like to see Pottsville run some kind of misdirection his way. Wide out to the left side is going to draw single coverage. That's Stevenson. Boy, you like that matchup. Mahan, handoff, pulls it, turns the corner, heading for 1st down yardage. Did he get in the end zone? He did! Touchdown, Miller Mahan. That's the misdirection. Yep. Miller Mahan takes it in from 70 yards out for an Apache touchdown.
Yeah, he stuck that ball in the belly of the running back going up the middle, and he just pulled it out, Steve, and found the corner.
So the Apaches widen the lead just a little bit.
Found that pylon. He was having pylon for dessert.
Tyson Foods touchdown for the Apaches. Nelson Velasquez on to attempt the point after. Kick is on the way, and it ends up by the concession stand. It is good. So with 5:03 left to go, quarter number 2, the Pottsville Apaches 14, Ozark Hillbilly 6, back in 30 seconds.
Just like the Apaches, I am here to help you score big. Regardless if you are buying or selling, I'll guide you every step of the way. You can call me at 479-970-5079 and we'll connect the dots on getting you where you are trying to go. Speaking of going, let's go Apaches!
So what do you think? You try a short onside kick again? Worked real good at Waldron, didn't it?
Well, it did, and they got close a while ago, Steve.
Velasquez will run it up.
There it is.
High kick coming to the near side. Ozark was ready for this one. They fielded at the 25. Return to the 30-yard line, and then no further. Big hit on the play by the Apaches. Andrew Bradley with the big hit. You could hear that one all the way up here. And then he was also looked like Andrew Wells got in on the tackle. There's some pads popping on the field tonight.
My goodness.
Both teams hitting hard. From the 31-yard line, Hillbilly first down. Kobe Wilbanks at the quarterback spot. He's in the shotgun formation. Going to give it to Gilstrap. Nope, he keeps it himself, and the Apache's ready for it. Pottsville played that very, very well. Handoff went up the middle. The Apache stayed home on that play. I want to say that was Carlos Pineda on the tackle after a pickup of about a yard. Good kickoff by the Apaches, brought to you by Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty. Pinning Ozark deep in their own territory. Wilbanks wants it all. Back to pass, pumps, and gets buried by the Apaches.
Guess who?
Tackle made by Caleb Stansel coming in on the blitz.
Yeah, big number 25, Caleb Stansel, man. I'll tell you what, Steve, that young man had just played lights out all year long on the defensive side of the ball. Man, he's got a nose for the football.
Loss of about 8 on the play. It's going to be second down and 18. We're under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter as the clock continues to run. Those are very slow getting these plays in.
You know, Stansel is a nephew of guess who?
Who?
Jeremy Ward.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Play clock is down to about 0, and just before it ticks to 0, Ozark takes the timeout. Ozark taking a lot of time getting those plays in. Timeout Hillbillies, 3:38 to go in the first half. Pottsville 14, Hillbilly 6, back after this 30-second timeout.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Hillbillies will face the 3rd down and 17 after the timeout. Pottsville would like to stop them here and get the ball back and maybe have another drive left in this first half. The Apaches lead it 14-6, 3:38 to go in the second.
Yeah, Steve, we were talking about Caleb Stansel, but yeah, his uncle is Jeremy Ward, who played here, wore number 63, went to the Razorbacks and played a little bit up on the hill.
3rd down for the Hillbillies. They bring a motion man, Gilstrap. Right to left, they roll that direction, come back to this side, flanker screen complete to Fox. He's out to the 30. Pottsville tackles him at the 35-yard line, short of first down yardage. And it looks like Fox is a little slow getting up. Boy, that was another big hit. Closing in a hurry was Mason Vick.
Yeah, Mason Vick, he just
he introduced himself to Easton Fox, didn't he?
He did. Yeah. I think Mason Vick was trying to put that young man in a mason jar.
So the gain is 12. They needed 17. It's going to be 4th and 5. And it looks like the Hillbillies are going to go for this on their side of the field. That's interesting.
Well, Steve, they're down 8, but, still a lot of ball game left to play. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left here in the second quarter.
interesting call by the Hillbilly head coach, Jeremy Burns. Double barrel shotgun. Fox is on the sideline. Wilbanks takes the snap, and he's going to be buried in the backfield. Pottsville's defense rises up and holds on downs.
Hey, number 50. And Mahan as well.
Ty Mahan, Carlos Pineda combine on the stop.
Yeah.
At the 35-yard line, Pottsville will take over on downs. That play actually lost a yard.
Yeah, Pineda, man, he's down there. Everybody's giving him high fives.
He blew that play up in a hurry. Pottsville will take over, 1st and 10. Mahan back to pass. Sees running room. Now sees a receiver wide open, and it's complete at the 5. Cut to the outside. Kagan Jones. Touchdown, Apaches. Mahan had the entire defense reading that he was going to keep the ball. Kagan Jones got behind the defense, and Mahan for the Pottsville Apache and Tyson Foods touchdown.
Yeah, Mahan was like, you got to be kidding me, man. He's wide open.
Kagan Jones is out there just waiting for the ball, saying, get here, get here, get here. It did. What a pretty throw and catch. Point after touchdown. Boot is on the way, and it is good. 2:59 left to go. We are in quarter number 2. Your new score, the Apaches 21, Hillbilly 6, back in 30 seconds.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Well, that's the downside of going for it on 4th down deep in your own territory. The Apache defense came up with a stop, and then the Apache offense, lightning strikes from 35 yards out. Miller Mahan to Kagan Jones.
Yeah, Steve, that's taking that shot we were talking about earlier.
And I think that play was designed all the way to take the shot downfield. Mahan was having to scramble a little bit, and he saw his receiver wide open. Kick by Velasquez comes to the left side of the formation at the 20-yard line. Return across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Rawson, the return man. Pottsville with a good job covering kicks. Bryson Burge making the stop for the Apache special teams. Hillbillies at their own 32-yard line, now trailing at 21-6. Pottsville has scored 21 unanswered after the Hillbillies jumped on top 6-0. From their own 32, Hillbillies need yards. They need them quick. 2:46 to go in the second. I think Ozark's already used at least 1, maybe 2 timeouts. Wilbanks, the quarterback. He has Gilstrap with fullback behind him. Back to pass, looking to the right side. That pass is going to be complete. No, it's knocked away. Good play in the secondary by Caleb Turic.
Yeah.
He had Zach Young on the out route. Caleb Turic came in with a good hit, saw the man to hit him and knocked the ball away to force the incompletion.
Yeah, Steve, as a defensive back, we were always told to run through the receiver and discharge the ball if he does make the catch. That's exactly what Turic did that time.
Yeah, that was a pretty play.
Yeah, good job at number 14.
Wide to the near side comes Evan Estep. I don't see Fox on the field either. Motion man, back to pass, screen coming on the right side, complete across the 35. Colton Rawson with the completion. It'll pick up about 5 yards. Kagan Jones with the coverage. Rawson got out of bounds to stop the clock after the gain of 5.
Yeah, good job that time by Jones.
Made sure to hold the play to a minimal gain. 3rd down and 5 coming for the Hillbillies. Pottsville leads at 21-6. 2.5 to go to the halftime break. There's Easton Fox. He's lined up in the slot. He's actually going to draw single coverage. They're looking for him on the go route on the near side. He got behind the defense, And that's going to be complete down to the 25-yard line. Easton Fox drew single coverage. I'm not sure how that happened. I think the Apache defender thought he had help over the top, and there was none.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was going to get sacked, but he got out of the tackle and made the throw.
So Hillbillies flipped the field there on the Apache into the field at the 23-yard line. Wilbanks back to pass, going for the fade route in the corner. He's going to overthrow East Step this time.
Yeah, back in coverage was number 2, Kai Mahan.
Second down and 10, 2:08 to go in the half. We've had a lot of action and not a whole lot of game time.
No, it's not even 8 o'clock yet.
I saw them put Fox in the slot, and I thought, oh boy, from that defensive lineup, he's going to have single coverage.
Yep.
He made a very late adjustment, and Pottsville could not change the coverage. Quarterback keeps it, and Pottsville's ready for that. Wilbanks across the 22 to the 21-yard line and no further. Sladen Graham making the stop after a pickup of maybe a yard. Boy, Pottsville's had some gap discipline on the defense, haven't they?
They have. Spencer Gresham, number 65, was shaking up just a little bit for the Ozark Hillbillies. He's one of the big offensive guards, I believe.
They send Easton Fox wide to the left. Looks like he's got single coverage again. They're going to look that way. Now a pass over the middle is going to be complete at the 5. Into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for Easton Fox. Do you not get a penalty for spiking the ball in high school football?
Well, keep waiting for him to do that, but he definitely spiked it. He's been celebrating a little bit.
Well, he celebrated the first down catch like he was in the NFL.
Well, or either that, the SEC.
Or the SEC.
But no, Fox is a lot like McNeely. Man, he catches it. It's hard to get down. Hard tackle.
Ozark with an interesting formation. They're going to go for 2. Going to be the quarterback keeping it. Wow. Penalty flags on the play. That on both sides. That might have been an illegal formation.
Might have been.
I don't think Ozark had enough guys on the line of scrimmage. The 2-point conversion was good, but penalty flags came in from both linemen the line judges on both sides of the field had a penalty. Illegal procedure. Yep. Ozark with a rather impressive 6-play, 68-yard drive, most of it on the long pass completion. This Ozark offense can strike from out of nowhere, can't they?
Well, Steve, they can. And the number 0, Easton Fox, man, you got to find him.
A more conventional offensive set. Now they're still going to put 3 wideouts both sides of the field. Motion man comes left to right. They're going to toss it to him. And met in the backfield, and the 2-point conversion is going to fail. Good job by the Apaches. They tossed it to Casey Moreland, who was the motion man. And good pursuit by the Apache defense to stop the 2-point conversion. So with 1:29 to go, quarter number 2, it's Pottsville 21, Ozark 12. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
Just like the Apaches, I am here to help you score big. Regardless if you are buying or selling, I'll guide you every step of the way. You can call me at 479-970-5079 and we'll connect the dots on getting you where you are trying to go. Speaking of going, let's go Apaches!
Minute 29 left to go. Still time for the Pottsville Apache offense. Assuming Ozark does not recover an onside kick here. To be honest, it looks like Pottsville's kind of expecting it. Low line drive kick, fielded at the 30-yard line, returned to the middle across the 35, up to the 40-yard line.
Couldn't tell who that was. Was that 20?
Yeah, it looks like Mason Vick on the return, made one man miss. Christian Hofstetler making the stop. Pottsville with, again, Good field position, a minute 25, and a full complement of timeouts.
Hofstadler sounds like a quarterback that used to play for the Giants.
That's true. He did.
Yeah, sure did. Steve, we're getting old, man.
We are. That's a good point. From their 39-yard line, Apaches send 3 wideouts to the left. 2 wideouts to the right. Could be another flanker screen. It is. Jones across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Kagan Jones with the completion. Deacon Gage on the tackle. That's a good name for a defensive football player. Deacon Gage.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say Jones.
I thought about it.
And once again, we're getting old.
Yep. Pickup of 8 on the play. Jones getting out of bounds. Stop the clock with a minute 19 to go. Pottsville leading at 21-12. Mahan back to pass. There's another flanker screen and more plus yards. Across midfield, Ozark side of the field, the completion, Caleb Turic. That's going to be a Pottsville Apache first down.
Yeah, that's his first or second catch of the night, and both of them have resulted in first downs for the Pottsville Apaches.
Brought to you by McNeely Plumbing, the Apache first down. From the 47, Mahan back to pass. Scrambles, throws over the middle to a wide open Jones at the 20, the 10, the 5. Put it on the board. Yes. Wow.
Steve, that's twice Jones has found that soft spot and just sat and waited for the quarterback to find him. And, man, you saw Miller Mahan. I could see his eyes light up from here, and he threw that thing sidearm and threw a strike.
That was an impressive drive. Talk about taking what the defense is going to give you. Well, we predicted earlier that the secondary of Ozark was coming up in pursuit way too early, and twice now the Apaches have burned them. Point after touchdown boot is up, and it is good by Nelson Velasquez out of the hold of Caleb Turic. 57 seconds left to go in the first half. Pottsville 28, Ozark 12. Back in 30 seconds.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Two-play, 60-yard drive by the Apaches. Kick is taken and fumbled on the near side. It's loose at the 25. Boy, you could see Trayvon Palmer closing in a hurry on that. Just didn't quite get there. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Ozark. At their own 25-yard line. Wilbanks back to pass, looking left the whole way. Pass is incomplete. Pass was intended for Colton Rawson, and he heard steps coming. Second down and 10 from the 25 on the pass incompletion. Good coverage by the Apaches. Pottsville leads this 28-12. Trips to the left, one wide out to the right. Quarterback is Colby Wilbanks, has Gil strapped next to him. Wilbanks back to pass, looking right. Pass is going to be complete to the near side. Pass is complete to Rawson. Short gain on the play on the near side. Penalty flag on the play, I think. Nope, they're going to pick up the flag. So there is no penalty on the play. No gain either. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
Sorry, Steve, I had to take a break. Was getting a phone call. We do have an event at the church tonight, and it is a overtime for the students. Pottsville First Baptist Church, 5390 West Ash Street, Pottsville, Arkansas. It's for all the students, so hopefully they'll have a big win tonight. There'll be pizza, and they'll be there to midnight.
Pizza?
Yeah. You coming?
I'm there.
All right, come on.
Trips to the left side, 3rd down and 7. Pass over the middle is going to be incomplete at the 40-yard line. Gilstrap had a step on the Apache defenders, but the pass came out too hot to handle.
Yep. Yeah, if he would have caught that in stride, that would probably been a race to the end zone. But
foot race to the end zone.
Yeah.
Well, Ozark's going to put a punter on the field. You know, Pottsville still has 3 timeouts with 36 seconds. Now, watch out here, though, because Fox is the kicker. Yeah, Pottsville's playing this punt safe.
Yeah.
They got 8 men on the box. Almost got a block. Fox gets it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 43-yard line. So that's Stevenson.
No, I believe that was number 18. That's Eli Morris.
Yeah. Smart play by Eli.
Yeah, good hands, man, right there. Well, I've got to score. The Newport Greyhounds, they are leading Manila 44-0.
The Manila Envelopes?
The Manila Envelopes. I don't, or maybe it's the Manila Cookies.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that.
A million out-of-work comedians, and our fans get us.
I know.
Quick pass to the near side, falls incomplete. Caleb was trying to run before he caught it. That happens.
Yeah, well, it hit him on that back hip, too. It's just a little low, but, hey, it happens.
We appreciate Tyson Foods bringing you the multitude of Apache touchdowns. They've had 4 TDs in the first half, lead at 28-12. Ozark is not going away. If you could get a chance to get some more points here, you'd like to see it. You suppose they're going to guard Kagan Jones this time?
Well, let's see.
He's got single coverage. Mahan back to pass. Mahan's going to keep it himself. Now rolls to the left, looking downfield. Tries to get a touch pass, and it's complete. I think that's McNeely. They're going to say he is out of bounds.
No.
He had 2 feet
He
in
had
bounds.
2 feet in bounds.
Are you kidding me? Coach Rust is saying the exact same thing. He had both feet in bounds.
Oh.
Doesn't matter where the ball comes down. You got both feet in bounds. That should have been a completion.
Yeah, I don't know if we got that on replay or not, but it looked good to me.
Oh, boy.
Even Court Johnson, our backup quarterback down there, who threw the 99-yard touchdown pass last week to Ashmore, even he's saying it was a catch.
3rd down and 10 for the Apaches. 18 seconds left to go. The Apaches do have 3 timeouts. And a little confusion by the Apache offense, so they're going to take a timeout here. 18 seconds left to go in the first half. Pottsville 28, Ozark 12. Back in 30 seconds.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
3rd down and 10 for the Apaches. It has been a wild and crazy half of football at John Needham Stadium. 28-12. What kind of pizza are you going to have?
I don't know. You know, all I know, it starts right after the game, Steve, and I'm sure we'll have whatever kind you like.
Are you making the pizzas?
Well, I'm kind of here right now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure somebody's going to make them on our behalf.
3rd down and 10 for the Apaches at the 43. Mahan out of the pistol, back to pass. Throws it over the middle, has a man, complete at the 30 to the 20-yard line. Pass is complete to Colby Stevenson on the skinny post. And the Apaches take a timeout. We still have 11 seconds remaining on the clock.
Yeah, you take a shot here. You take a shot here for sure. You might get 2 shots with 11 seconds, but it'll be tight.
Yep, you can throw it into the end zone at least once, maybe twice.
Yeah.
Or do you just line up the field goal kicker, throw one pass into the end zone? If that doesn't work, send Nelson Velasquez out.
Yeah. I forgot about our weapon, number 80, Nelson Velasquez.
McNeely Plumbing brings you another Pottsville Apache first down. The ball is actually at the 18-yard line. So this would be a 36-yard field goal from this spot from the left hash, which is where you would want it for a soccer-style kicker.
Yep. And he has hit from 42.
Yep, I think 42. Did he have a 44-yarder? I know he had a 42-yarder.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're thinking maybe the longest was the 44.
Which I believe is a school record.
If it's not, it should have been.
Yeah.
And Justin Smith, our engineer/camera person right now, is correct. That'd have been good from 50.
Yep. Okay, let's see what kind of formation we're going to go.
Send slot right.
Yeah.
Colby Stevenson, the wide out. In the slot is Kagan Jones, who's caught 2 touchdowns already. Slot to the left. Trip Price in the slot on the left. And I think an Apache may have moved too soon.
Well, they're calling timeout.
Oh, okay.
Ozark's calling timeout.
All right. I saw a penalty flag by the official in the backfield, but the timeout granted first. Timeout on the field of the Apaches, leading 28-12, 11 seconds to go in the quarter. We're back in 30 seconds.
Just like the Apaches, I am here to help you score big. Regardless if you are buying or selling, I'll guide you every step of the way. You can call me at 479-970-5079 and we'll connect the dots on getting you where you are trying to go. Speaking of going, let's go Apaches!
Mason Vick's going in.
As you heard Brother Jim point out, Mason Vick is into the ball game. He's going to go wide out to the right. He'll be the closest wide out to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 for the Apaches. They're at the Hillbilly 18-yard line. 11 seconds left to go. Miller Mahan back to pass, looking over the middle. Reed's keeping himself. He's scrambling to the near side at the 15, goes out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Miller Mahan picking up plus yards, going out of bounds at the 14.
I got 4 seconds left, Steve. So do you put Velasquez out there? I believe they are.
Yep, I believe you got the kicking team coming out.
Yeah, big number 80, the big man.
On to attempt the field goal is Nelson Velasquez. His holder is Caleb Turic. It'll be spotted down for the boot at the 22-yard line, so officially a 32-yard field goal attempt for the Apaches.
Yeah, Turic just took his gloves off. Going to get them good soft hands down on the ball. Their placement.
Kick is on the way. It's got to draw back in. It does. And the kick is good as time expires in the second quarter. Your new score as we go to the break. The Apaches 31, the Hillbillies 12. We're back after this 1-minute timeout. I did get a little bit of an explanation on the incompletion to Landon McNeely. Apparently the ruling was he got 2 feet in bounds, but the first thing to come down was the ball, and it was out of bounds.
Okay.
That's the incompletion ruling. So my mistake, and it turned out that the Apache still able to get a last-second drive in and a 32-yard field goal to take a 31-12 lead after a half of football. Pottsville's on pace to score 60 again.
Wow.
We did it last week at Waldron.
61.
This Apache offense is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Ozark actually led this game 6-0 after their opening possession. They had a long drive, 69-yard touchdown drive. The touchdown came on a completion from quarterback Kobe Wilbanks to Easton Fox, the wideout. Point after was a 2-point conversion attempt that failed. Pottsville on their next possession scored on a 10-yard touchdown run with 8:32 to go in the first quarter. That capped off a 8-play, 48-yard drive. Nelson Velasquez with the kick for the point after touchdown. Pottsville led 7-6, and it's a lead Pottsville would never give up, as the Apaches in this game would score 21 unanswered points and then end up leading at the half 31-12 as the Apache marching band takes the field. Brother Jim, your thoughts from the first half of play?
Steve, it was a great half of football for the Pottsville offense and defense. We're up 31-12. Let's keep the momentum.
All right, I'm Stephen Glenn for my broadcast partner, Jim Huffman, and our technical production crew, Justin Smith and Ariana Hicks. We'll come back after this timeout. So long for just a little while.
just a bit. See, I get it, babe, touch you down to the whole bit. Yeah, now I am. Now I'm not alone, and my joy's in the moment. Tell me, where are you now that I need you? Where are you now? Where are you now that I need you?
Apache fans, that was a great performance by your Pottsville High School Apache Marching Band. Love those kids' work. They work hard. We support them all we can. I've also been asked to make an announcement. My buddy David Nichols, class of 2004, they are having a little get-together this weekend celebrating their 20th year being graduated from Pottsville High School. Rented out an Airbnb for class 2004 members up on Lincoln Mountain. Need help getting to it, contact David Nichols. He's on Facebook. We'll be back with you in about 5.5 minutes for the start of the second half of your Pottsville Apaches lead the Ozark Hillbillies 31-12.
Great to have you back at John Needham Stadium in Pottsville. The Apaches lead this game 31-12. And Justin, I understand we have a genuine American hero in the stands tonight.
We do. My friend Anthony Brown, Pottsville graduate class of 04. I talked about them before the break after the band played. 20 years military serving our country. I think he's a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Got to train with the Gracie family.
Okay.
Like, he's legit, and he is just a fine human being. And I haven't seen him in 20 years until just a few minutes ago. I hugged him and didn't want to let go. He's a great man.
I understand he's retiring from the Corps, correct?
9 months.
Wow.
9 months, and he'll be 20 years in, and that's a wonderful thing, and thank him for his service.
Semper Fidelis.
Yeah, Steve. Always faithful, man. I'm telling you.
All right, well, let's see if we can get a little better view of the.
All right. Yep, we got to raise the window up, or tonight we're going to call this the air conditioning.
Ozark kicks it off, taken short at the 31-yard line. Return across the 33 to the 34. And Pottsville will take over at their own 34-yard line, leading this game 31-12.
All right. You know, our offense had kind of ended with a spark with the long field goal by Nelson Velasquez. So let's see what our offense is going to do now.
See, Kagan Jones caught 2 long touchdown passes, both thrown by Miller Mahan. A long completion to Colby Stevenson. Mahan may also have over 100 yards rushing. I don't keep individual stats, so Pottsville would like to keep the pedal to the metal, if you will. 1st and 10 from the 35. Mahan takes the direct snap. He's heading to the near side, turns the corner at the 40, driven out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Good pursuit by Kyler Williams of Ozark, but even though you think you got him corralled, Mahan still picks up 4 yards.
Yeah, he's a slippery quarterback, Steve. Very elusive.
To the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 6. Kagan Jones has got to be, along with the 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards in reception yardage. 2nd down for the Apaches. 2nd and 6. Pass to the skinny post, complete. Another completion for a Pottsville Apache first down, brought to you by McNeely Plumbing to number 33, Landon McNeely, who's had a good night.
Yeah, good throw, good catch that time by Mahan to McNeely.
Another first down for the Apaches.
Yeah, we want to give a shout out to his uncle, Pastor Big Mike McNeely, down at Living Water Church, and he had some surgery this week. So, Big Mike, Pastor Mike, we're thinking about you, been praying for you, and hope you're recovering well.
1st and 10 Pottsville at the Ozark 41. Mahan, the keeper, behind good blocking, turns the corner up the near sideline. He's driven out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Tackle made by Ozark's Eli Gilstrap, but that's going to be another McNeely Plumbing Pottsville Apache first down.
Yeah, good run. Their offense is coming out on all cylinders, Steve. That's good. That's a good sign.
Pickup of almost 20 on that play, make it 18 on the carry. I understand Big Mike, one of my co-workers at Pottsville School District and the technology group, I understand his pitching career is probably over with shoulder surgery.
Hey, listen, he's still going to be slinging that Bible, I promise you.
1st and 10 to give it to Trip Price. Hesitates. He'll get outside to the 20, to the 15. Tackled at the 14-yard line. Eli Gilstrap on the stop. But that's going to be close to, but a little bit short of first down yardage. The pickup of 8 on the carry.
Yeah, I love Big Mike. I love to hear him preach. And I know he loves the Lord. And Mike, shout out to you, buddy. Heal up, get well. I bet he'll be in the pulpit this weekend. Of course, I'm not a betting guy.
Well, they didn't operate on his voice.
I know they didn't, but hopefully he'll take some time, much needed time to get some rest and heal up.
Pottsville leading at 31-12 has a 2nd down and 2. Trip Price has a first down and then some inside the 10 to the 5 to the 4-yard line. Trip Price tackled by Evan Eastep, just short of first down yardage, but that's another McNeely Plumbing first down after a pickup of 12.
Well, Steve, I know this is an Ozark team, and so they're never out of it. But, man, a big score here would be, man, it's what we need.
Apaches send Caleb Turic wide to the left. They'll put Colby Stevenson in the slot on the left side. Landon McNeely wide to the right. Mahan wants the call from the sideline, has it now. 10 on the play clock, plenty of time. Out of the gun, Mahan back to pass. Pass is overthrown. They were trying to get it to Stevenson on the near side. It falls incomplete.
A little pushy going out there.
Yep. A couple of young bucks locking horns out there.
Yeah, just hey, don't you touch me. No, you don't touch me.
That's right.
And then next thing you know, we're pushing.
And the official breaks it up without throwing a flag. Good job by the official across the way. Said, let's go back to the huddle, gentlemen.
You know, back in the day, if we would have done that, we would have been doing some push-ups.
Yeah, yeah. Been one of those things where you guys are going to run until I'm tired.
That's right.
2nd down and goal to go from the 5-yard line. Trip Price, the single back in the backfield. Price gets the give up the right side into the end zone. Trip Price for the Apache. Touchdown brought to you by Tyson Foods.
Yeah, the cheer squad, there they are on the track. They got the big flags, the Apache flags, running down the track.
9:51 to go in the 3rd. Apaches took the Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty kickoff, marched it right down into the field to the end zone on a 6-play, 64-yard drive. Point after touchdown kick by Velasquez is perfect. And with 9:51 to go in the 3rd, Pottsville leads this game 38-12. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Pottsville Apache touchdown. Now the kickoff brought to you by Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty. Again, after a 64-yard touchdown drive by the Apaches, took them 6 plays. The final 5 on a run by Trip Price over the right side of the Apache offensive line. Pottsville will kick the ball deep. Don't forget, they have Kobe Wilbanks back deep. Low line drive kick is going to check up and just barely go out of bounds at the 9-yard line. We had to talk about this earlier, and I kind of felt like Pottsville would be better off kicking it out of bounds than kicking it to Kobe Wilbanks. I'll stand by that.
Yeah, I agree, Steve. Wilbanks is a dangerous athlete.
He is something special, no doubt about that. I got to think he could play for somebody at the next level. I don't know, quarterback, secondary, just an all-around athlete.
Yeah. I think he'll get a look for sure.
I would sure think some of the D2 schools. I got to think Arkansas Tech knows who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Washita Baptist, perhaps.
Hey, how about the Harding Bison?
The Bison, play for a national championship.
Hey, Washita Baptist, I believe they're playing each other this weekend.
Ooh, big game there.
Undefeated teams.
1st and 10, back to pass. Complete to Gilstrap on the near side. Quarterback Wilbanks with the throw and catch. Going to be close to first down yardage, and it is going to be a Hillbilly first down on the completion to Eli Gilstrap.
I believe that was Jones, number 4 on the tackle for the Apaches. He's having a big night on both sides of the ball.
What was that Dardanelle score?
34-14.
Against Lamar?
Yes, sir.
Dardanelle ahead?
Yes, sir.
Dardanelle leading Lamar 34-14. Back to pass again is Wilbanks looking over the middle. Pass falls incomplete at the 38-yard line. Yeah. Are they saying he caught that?
No.
Okay. I'll say that's pretty obviously skipped into the hands of the receiver. Good coverage in the secondary by Kagan Jones. Wilbanks had him, but he was under some pressure, and the Pottsville Apache pass rush forced him to throw that ball a little bit quicker. Easton Fox goes wide to the right in the slot. Looks like he's going to draw double team coverage this time. It kind of looks like an illegal formation. Do they have enough guys on the line of scrimmage? I guess they do. 2nd down and 10 from the 47. Wilbanks, the keeper, gets across the line of scrimmage, and then not much else.
Yep.
Good job of staying at home by Caleb Stansel. Stenso looking like he was playing that as a spy on Will Banks.
Yeah, great job.
Gain is out to the 49-yard line. Pick up a 3rd down and 6, I should say. For the Hillbillies, Pottsville leads this game 38-12. Gilstrap goes in motion from right to left. Dropping back to pass Will Banks. Pass is going to be complete at the 40-yard line. I think that was Casey Moreland who may have made the catch. He's ahead to the 35-yard line.
Tackled by a host of Apaches on that play.
Yep. Eli Morris making a stop. Looks like Ozark might have got away with a pick play on that right side. They kind of picked off the Apache defender. The 34-yard line. First down for the Hillbillies. They're going in a hurry. From the 34. Pass over the middle is going to be the catcher to get knocked away. Knocked away. Good play.
Yeah. Kai Mahan.
And I think he may have told Fox, good job celebrating, buddy. Catch this.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got away with a couple of celebrations on a first down catch, and then the touchdown pass he caught, he spiked it in the end zone.
Yeah.
All right, so it's 2nd down at the 34-yard line. Will Banks, the quarterback. Motion comes right to left. Will Banks under pressure, and he's going to be drugged down, sacked by the Apaches. I believe that sack was by Gavin Surratt.
Yeah, number 34, Big Surratt getting his big Apache tomahawk on him.
Loss is going to be back to the 37. Loss of 4 on the sack. 3rd and 13 for the Hillbillies. We're coming up on 8 minutes to go in the 3rd. Pottsville 38, Hillbillies 12. Ozark almost in a spot where they've about got to throw for every down here. Neither wide receiver is in the huddle. 6 seconds on the play clock. 4 receivers to the left. Will Banks under pressure, throws the out route at the 25-yard line, falls incomplete, intended for Gilstrap. Good coverage by Kagan Jones. It'll bring up 4th and 13.
Yeah, Kagan Jones, Steve, we have watched that young man just mature this year, and another athlete who's got really a good football IQ and has got a sense where the ball's at, and just does a great job. We saw him find the open spot for his quarterback tonight. Now we're seeing him make great defensive plays in the secondary.
4th and 13. Ozark will snap it at the 37. They've got to get to the 25. Will Banks rolls left, pass complete over the middle, but guess who's there for the tackle? Yeah. Kagan Jones to force the turnover on downs. Pass complete to Colton Rawson, but it comes up a good 5 yards short of the first down. Kagan Jones making the stop, and as I once heard a Razorback coach say one time about Darren McFadden, Kagan Jones is a football player.
He's a football player. You better look at him. He's a football player. I think that's what Nutt said, Coach Nutt, about number 5.
It was.
Darren McFadden.
He brought that wood.
And he brought that wood against LSU, who we're playing tomorrow. That ought to be something, hadn't it?
Yeah, let's go Hogs.
2.5 for the Hogs? Yeah, I got it.
Pottsville will take over on downs, 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Mahan will read keep, turns it upfield, gets across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
If he got a yard, we're fortunate.
Good play on the inside by big number 60, Logan Hitcher.
Uh-oh. Steve, I think he...
Is he holding his arm?
He's holding the arm. He's holding his left arm.
That's what was injured before, isn't it? Pickup of a yard. 2nd and 9. Miller Mahan's going to try to gut it out, though. He's in the shotgun on the 2nd and 9. Back to pass, rolling left. Looking. Penalty flag coming in, probably for holding. Mahan rolling right, brings it upfield. He's going to get across the 40, get near midfield, then tackled at the 47. But I fear it's going to be all for naught. Good play by Casey Moreland in the secondary of the Hillbillies, but where that penalty flag came flying in, it's more than likely a hold on the Apaches.
Yeah, there's actually 2 bananas on the field, Steve. It looks like they're right there beside each other.
I wonder if 2 officials saw the same hold.
Yeah, I think they did.
Well, Mahan's definitely favoring that left arm, but he's telling Coach Rust, "Give me the ball, Coach."
I had a chance to visit with Court Johnson, his mom, a while ago, and just really complimented her on the ability that we have watched Court come in and play as a backup quarterback as a young man, and has done such a fine job.
So the loss is going to be back to the 21-yard line on the hold. It'll be 2nd down and 20. 6:38 to go in the third. Pottsville leads at 38-12. Mahan still in the game. Out of the pistol formation. We're going to give it to Trip Price. Try the middle. Keep the clock running. Very little gain on that play. Once again, I believe it was Logan Hitcher on the stop. Trip Price might have got back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. In fact, actually, he lost a yard on the play. 3rd down and long for the Apaches. We've had good success tonight on a couple of different plays. Flanker screen and the skinny post. And Kagan Jones getting behind the defense. Need a little magic here on 3rd down and 22. Empty backfield except for the quarterback Miller. Takes the snap. He's throwing it up to Jones, and it's complete. Jones with a catch at midfield, has the ball taken away. Was he not down? Ozark comes up with a loose ball. Gilstrap bringing it back. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 25. Pass was complete to the 50-yard line. Gilstrap with a good play to take the ball away, but it sure looked to me like Jones was down.
Wow.
So you officially call that a fumble. Recovered by number 44, Eli Gilstrap. And Ozark, is that the first turnover of tonight's game? They'll take it over 1st and 10 at the Apache 25. Kobe Wilbanks out of the shotgun. Sweep to the right side. Up the field at the 10. Driven out of bounds, well, close to the 10. Caden Rawson, number 15, the ball carrier. He's going to pick up a Hillbilly 1st down. And mark it out of bounds at the 13-yard line. This game far from over. Pottsville leads at 38-12, but Ozark's not going anywhere. They have a 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it, brings it up the right hash across the 10 to the 9-yard line. Quarterback Wilbanks, the ball carrier. Stansel with the tackle for the Apaches after a pickup of 5. Ball will be at the 8. 5 minutes to go in the third. Double barrel shotgun with a wing on the left. Give it to the right side halfback, and he is met as he turns it upfield. Big hit there. Was that Caleb Stansel again? Nope. Tackle made by Eli Morris, maybe?
18.
Yeah, Eli Morris. No gain on that play. 3rd down from the 8. Ozark can get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. They need to get the ball inside the 5, close to the 4 to pick up the 1st and 10. Get a double barrel shotgun. Quarterback Wilbanks keeps it, moves outside, makes one man miss. He's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. Boy, he's hard to tackle.
Steve, he is.
Wilbanks, the ball carrier, has the touchdown on the 8-yard run. So the turnover comes back to haunt the Apaches.
And they're going to line up and, of course, go for 2.
Yep. They've only attempted 1 point after kick, and that stayed wide to the right. So the touchdown with 4:18 to go in the third. It'll come out of the double barrel shotgun again. And Wilbanks, the keeper, straight ahead. He'll be into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Wilbanks, the ball carrier up the middle. The 2-point conversion works for the first time tonight. The new score with 4:18 left to go in the third, Pottsville 38, Ozark 20. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
So the Ozark Hillbillies convert the fumble recovery. Good play by Eli Gilstrap to get the ball back after the Apaches had picked up a long first down on the pass completion. Into the end zone was the quarterback, Kobe Wilbanks. Kickoff brought to you by Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty. We appreciate his support of Pottsville Apache football. Pottsville leads at 38-20. Still a 3-possession game. Onside kick attempt's going to be fielded by the Apaches at the 49-yard line.
I want to say it's number 19, maybe.
Noah Metcalf. Yep, that's who I had.
You know, that's the second time he's done that this year.
Yep.
I believe over in Heber, he had a onside kick.
I thought Noah recovered the one in Waldron that set up that touchdown.
Yeah, and I think he was too. Yep.
So Pottsville will have 1st and 10 on the short field. 4:18 left to go in the game. The Apaches need to wrestle momentum back. Caleb Turic comes wide to the right. You know this Ozark team isn't going anywhere. Miller Mahan out of the pistol, gives it to Trip Price. Runs behind some good power running. Gets to the S and the Apaches to the 45-yard line.
Steve, they had either underneath his helmet or his face mask, but they didn't see it.
Pickup of, let's call it 6 on the play as they'll mark it at the 44-yard line.
You know, it's amazing what we can see in the press box.
Yeah, we've got a great view up here, don't we? That's just like, I'm pretty sure Kagan Jones was down on that fumble, but you couldn't see it from the field. 2nd down and 3 after a pickup of 7. Mahan takes the snap. They're going to give it to Trip Price. He's going to be inside the 40. Have 1st down yardage to the 38-yard line before the tackle can be made by Landon Cooper. But that is a McNeely Plumbing 1st down for the Apaches.
Yeah, picking up the 1st down, running the clock. That's what we want to do.
Pottsville 38, Hillbillies 20. This game far from over. We've got a whole 4th quarter to play and 3:22 left in the 3rd. Better keep your foot on the accelerator. I am not going to say hammer down. Ozark jumps into the neutral zone. Now did the Apaches move to draw them? Or was it another good hard count by Miller Mahan? It was offside on Ozark. So the free 5 yards will move the ball to the 32. 2nd time tonight that Mahan has got him to jump on the hard count.
Yeah.
Last one was a 4th down play that picked up a free 1st down.
Yeah, Steve, the word I think we're looking for, we want to finish this game.
Yeah,
we
that's
want to
right.
Finish strong.
Want to finish strong. Caleb Turek goes wide to the left. Landon McNeely wide right. Trip Price, power football up the middle across the 30 to the 29.
That's what you want, 2nd and 5 now. Or 2nd and 6.
How about 2nd and 4?
How about 2nd and 4?
You like that better? I do.
Well, yeah, he got a better spot than I saw.
Yeah. They gave him some kind forward progress. To the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 4. We'll be under 2:20 to go in the 3rd after this snap. Mahan out of the pistol. Trip Price carrying the mail. Gets inside the 29. Maybe to the 28-yard line. Tackle made by Kevin Dunn, number 52. They're going to spot it at the 29, so only about a yard on the play. Going to be 3rd down and 3. And I'm all but sure this is 4-down territory. Proving once again, Brother Jim, that I have a firm grasp of the obvious.
Captain Obvious.
Yeah. Captain Obvious. Giant O. No, wait a minute. That would be Ozark. So, no, we won't say that. Yeah. Third down for the Apaches. They've got to get about 3. Mahan. Take the direct snap. Give it to Trip Price. He's stacked up. Bounces it outside. Gets drugged down at the 27-yard line. Now, where are they going to mark forward progress to? I don't think he's going to have it, but it's going to be close. The 28-yard line. So he picked up about a yard. It's going to be 4th down and right at a yard. Ball is at the 28. They've got to get just to the 27. So 4th down and a yard. A minute to go in the third. Pottsville leads at 38-20. Big 4th down here. Go out of the spread formation. Mahan, the only back in the backfield. Wing to the right is Trip Price. Mahan's going to keep it. Takes it left, turns it upfield, has the first down and more. To the 15, to the 14-yard line. Miller Mahan running for an Apache first down, brought to you by McNeely Plumbing.
I think that play is called quarterback left.
Quarterback left. The formation created the running room. They actually mark him at the 15-yard line.
Good run by number 15, Miller Mahan.
First down for the Apaches from the 15. It is not goal to go. They can get a first down at the 5. Turic wide right, slot left. Trip Price behind Mahan in the backfield. Option right. Mahan reads it, keeps it, speeds to the sideline, to the corner, to the pylon. Just short. They're going to drive him out of bounds at the 1. But that's going to be another McNeely Plumbing first down for the Apaches.
Yeah, on the 1, first and goal.
So Mahan has run for 13 and 14 yards on consecutive plays. Ozark clogging up the running game on the inside, so the Apaches, Coach Jones, the offensive coordinator, says, okay, let's go to the outside, and it has worked well. First and goal to go Pottsville with 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Out of the full house set. Give it to the fullback, met at the line of scrimmage. He got into the end zone, though. That's Landon McNeely for an Apache touchdown. Landon McNeely with a 1-yard touchdown run out of the dead tee. They have not forgotten how to run it. With 6 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Kind of feel like Pottsville really needed to answer that touchdown, too.
Well, Steve, they did, and that's exactly what they did.
1-yard run by McNeely. Point after touchdown is on the way. It is no good. Left and wide to the right. So with the point after sailing wide right, your new score with 6 seconds to go in the third. Pottsville 44, Ozark 20. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
Just like the Apaches, I am here to help you score big. Regardless if you are buying or selling, I'll guide you every step of the way. You can call me at 479-970-5079 and we'll connect the dots on getting you where you are trying to go. Speaking of going, let's go Apaches!
Tyson Foods touchdown for the Pottsville Apaches on a 51-yard drive that took Pottsville 8 plays. The touchdown from 1 yard out. And thank you for Tyson Foods for bringing you tonight's touchdown by the Apaches.
Steve, I don't have a current score, but the Morrilton Devil Dogs at halftime, as a few minutes ago, 35-19 over the Harrison Goblins.
High kick coming to the right at the 20. Return up the right side, cross to the 25, across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Return by Casey Moreland. Pottsville's done a good job in shutting down the Ozark return game. In their conference win, they had a couple of long returns.
Who's the Marshfield Blue Jays playing tonight?
You know, I didn't look, I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
I apologize. I did not check.
But I'm sure they're playing.
They are playing. I don't know if Missouri has a bye week in their high school schedule or not. I'll have to look that up. From the 30-yard line after the Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty kickoff. Give is going to be the fullback, Gilstrap, as he cuts it to the outside at the 31. He is enveloped by the Pottsville Apache defense. Mason Vick making the stop on the play. And I think that's going to do it after a pickup of a yard. We have come to the end of 3 quarters. As we'll start the 4th quarter, it'll be Hillbilly ball. Pottsville leads at 44-20. We're back in 1 minute.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553 and walk-ins are...
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Let's play one more quarter of football. Sounds like a good idea to me. Pottsville leads at 44-20. Hillbillies on a 2nd and 10. Pass over the middle. Knocked away in the secondary. Pass was intended for Colton Rawson, and I believe that was Kagan Jones slapping it away.
Guess who? Mr. Football. He's a football player, Steve.
He's a football player. He's got 3 long catches, 2 touchdowns, several pass breakups. I see Court Johnson warming up on the near sideline. If the Apache defense gets a stop here, we may see the young sophomore in at quarterback. Dardanelle starting to pull away from Lamar. We get Lamar next week. They'll probably be in a bad mood.
On the road.
On the road. We are in Johnson County. 3rd down and 10 for the Hillbillies. I think Ozark may have jumped offside. Looks like, delay of game.
Yeah, the clock got him.
You know, Ozark has flirted with that the whole night. They've had trouble getting that play in on time.
It's that play clock right there, Steve, that's got Pottsville First Baptist Church on it. It gets them.
That was the one that got to 0, right?
Yeah, that's the one that got to 0.
All right, so moving back 5 yards, 3rd and 15. Looked like they were looking something over the middle against the Apache too high safety look. That's generally where you attack that. Wilbanks, the quarterback, back to pass, looking over the middle, and it's broken up in the secondary again. Great play by Kai Mahan. Boy, you hate to see the Ozark player down. A pass intended for Easton Fox. He got hurt earlier in this contest. Good pass breakup in the secondary. It'll be 4th down. Ozark doesn't really have a choice but to go for it.
Steve, I think they're bringing Fox in to punt.
Well, they are.
Yeah, he got shook up, but they got him lined up, kicked the ball away.
I think we're going to see Court Johnson on this possession. Fox's kick is a good one. Boy, he nailed that. Fielded at the 39-yard line, return up the near side. Eli Morris sprinting for all he's worth to the sideline, turns it upfield. Driven out of bounds on the near sideline. Hunter Ade with the special teams tackle. And I think we're going to see Court Johnson?
Yep, number 11's going on.
All right.
Trotting onto the field with the play.
Ozark kind of kicking there on 4th down. They kind of waved the white flag, didn't they?
Hey, Steve, the last time Court Johnson touched the ball, what happened?
Threw a 99-yard touchdown pass to Keaton Ashmore. Where's Ashmore lined up?
Yeah.
He's obviously Court's favorite target. Johnson takes the snap, gives it to the fullback up the middle across the 45 to the 44. Trip Price still in at the fullback spot. Trip Price keeps this up. He's going to have close to 100 yards. Now he'll come to the sideline. I think we're going to get Mason Vick in at a running back spot now. Pickup of 6 to the 42-yard line. Court Johnson in at quarterback. Going to hand it off. Going to the right side. I believe that's Mason Vick. Got to the 41. Be third down and a couple.
Well, the Marlton Devil Dogs are leading Harrison now in the third quarter, 49-19. And there was a record set there. Andrew Roden, his dad is the pastor of First Baptist in Marlton, set a record. He is with 4 touchdown receptions in 1 ball game.
I thought you had that many.
I had that many interceptions.
Okay.
But they weren't pick sixes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Out of the shotgun, give is to Vic. Boy, he's met right at the line of scrimmage. I think the first tackler there was Caden Rosen. Also, well, it's fourth down and a couple. No gain on the play at the 41-yard line. Pottsville will go for this to keep the clock running. The Apaches leading 44-20. The Apaches will be on the road next week to Lamar. The Apaches will try to win the championship of Johnson County. Out of the pistol formation, give it to Vic. He's straight ahead. May have fumbled the ball at the 38. Kagan Jones get in and recover that?
Yeah, I think so. Well, they're
going to be Ozark ball.
Let's see.
Fumble, I think, is going to be recovered by Caden Rawson. That's a shame because Vic had first down yardage. The Apaches with their second fumble of the evening.
Steve, speaking of a road trip next week to Lamar, did you see where there is a sign in Russellville that Olive Garden is coming?
I saw that.
Yeah. And Sports Academy. Can we park by the sign and pretend next week?
Pass complete to the near side. Easton Fox with the completion.
Steve, if you need me to bring some ravioli or something, we can park by the sign.
Pick up a 5 on the plate. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Pass intended on the right side, deep at the 20-yard line, falls incomplete.
Yeah. You had Kai Madden and you had Jones back there both in coverage.
I believe this is Caden Rosen in at quarterback. No, it's not. My mistake. It's still Kobe Wilbanks. Pass is incomplete. Third down and 5. Pottsville 44, Ozark 20. 9:12 left to go in the ball game. Out of the shotgun. Handoff is going to be given to Caden Rawson, and he gets buried in the backfield.
Number 12.
Tackle made by Slade Graham. That's going to lose 4 of the 5 yards they picked up on first down.
Yeah, Slade Graham looked like he was hungry.
Back to the 39-yard line. He came through there like he knew the play. Fourth down and a long 9. Wilbanks rolls left. Pass is going to be complete at midfield. Estep with a nice catch. That ball came in low, and good job by Evan Estep looking it into his hands. He's going to pick up an Ozark first down. Needed 10, and that's how many he got. First and 10 Hillbillies with 8.5 left to go. 44-20, the Apaches lead it. Wilbanks back to pass. Thought about a go route. Rolls to his left, under pressure. And he gets away from one man. Wilbanks is going to be run down from behind. And that's going to lose a yard, so that will be a sack. Good speed by Caleb Stansel. He brought down the quarterback in a foot race from behind. Back at the 48-yard line, the officials are huddling up like there's a flag on the play. Defensive holding called on the Apaches. $10-yard mark off. will give Ozark a first down at the Apache 40. Boy, that negates a really good play by Caleb Stansel. He ran a long way to make that tackle. Holding on the secondary, called on the Apaches. 8 minutes and counting left in the game. 44-20, the Apaches lead it. Wilbanks back to pass, throws it left on the dig route. It's going to be complete and a good tackle by the Apaches. Nice form on that tackle by the Apaches. Completion goes to Colton Rawson.
I think that might have been 10. Kobe Stevenson on the tackle.
Yep.
Good tackle by Stevenson.
Pickup of 12 for the first down. Ball will be at the 24-yard line. Not sure what you call this formation. Looks like an offset eye or an offset pistol. Wilbanks back to pass. And the Apaches this time are going to wrap him up for the sack back at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, Trent Price.
Trip Price coming on the blitz. Landon McNeely also in the backfield. I believe Caleb Stansel was also in on that play. Loss is going to be back to the 33-yard line. Second down and 19 for Ozark. Wide out to the right. Again, kind of an offset I formation. Pass to the left side. Intercepted by the Apaches at the 10. Bring it back up the right sideline across the 20, the 25, 30, 35, driven out of bounds. Interception by Colby Stevenson for the Apaches.
Yeah, he just stayed at home, Steve, and kept his eyes on the quarterback, jumped the route, picked the ball off, and there we go.
So the Apaches get it back with 6:32 left to go in the ball game, leading 44-20. Now, I'm not sure we've given this Apache defense enough credit over the last 2 or 3 games we've played. They have been very stingy. They're going to give up 20 to high-powered Ozark offense. Really, you could argue the last touchdown probably did not mean a whole lot. Court Johnson gives it to to Price across midfield. Trip Price, the ball carrier. He'll have another McNeely Plumbing first down for the Apaches to midfield. Pick up a 15 on the play. So it looks like the Apaches are going to pick up their second conference win on the year. They'll get it back to the 500 mark in the league. From midfield, 1st and 10. Johnson, the quarterback, gives it to the fullback, Trip Price, to the right side. Forced out of bounds as he gets from the 46 to the 45. Kevin Dunn making the stop for the Hillbillies. Trip Price picks up 5. He's got to be up 2, if not over 100 yards tonight. .547 to go. Pottsville with the lead, 44-20. Court Johnson on the end around. Inside the 40 to the 39 to the 38-yard line. Kagan Jones, the ball carrier for the Apaches. That'll be another Pottsville Apache first down, brought to you by McNeely Plumbing to the 37-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the carry. Kagan Jones played a whale of a game tonight. I think if you were going to name a player of the game for the Apaches, I think it'd have to be Kagan.
Yeah, number 4, Steve. He has played well on both sides of the ball, special teams, and just, as we've called him, the football player tonight for the Pottsville Apaches.
Once Pottsville snaps this ball, there'll be about 5 minutes remaining in the game. Give us to the fullback, crossing the 35 to the 32, the 31-yard line. Mason Vick, the ball carrier. Aiden Richardson making the tackle after the pickup of 6. I said 36, the 31-yard line. I'm about 5 yards off here. My apologies. And the Apaches are staying alive.
Hey, I think I know that song.
I've heard that before.
Hey, I see your dance moves. Hey, are you going to the overtime tonight at Pottsville First Baptist?
Yeah, just call me Travolta, the ball carrier up the middle goes to the 21-yard line. That's Trevin Palmer getting his first carry of the night to the 22. That's going to be another Pottsville Apache McNeely Plumbing first down. Mason Vick will be the fullback in the backfield behind Court Johnson. Probably looking at next year's backfield, I would think. And they're going to give it to Kagan Jones again at the 15, angling right to the 10, race to the end zone. 1 by Kagan Jones. Touchdown, Pottsville. The 3rd touchdown of the night, the Tyson Food score for the Apaches. What a night by Kagan Jones.
Is that his 3rd touchdown of the evening?
I believe that is his 3rd. He's caught 2 long passes and then carried it in from 22 yards out.
Well, Steve, I think it's obvious that we have a player of the game. So many players have played well tonight, but number 4 has been the man tonight.
3:45 left to go in this ball game. You hate to say this, but point differential can matter in playoff seeding. Apaches lead at 50-20. Nelson Velasquez will be on to attempt the point after. He's left a couple of kicks toward the right side. Makes an adjustment this time, and the point after touchdown is good. 3:45 left to go in the ball game. Pottsville 51, Ozark 20. Back in 30 seconds.
Just like the Apaches, I am here to help you score big. Regardless if you are buying or selling, I'll guide you every step of the way. You can call me at 479-970-5079 and we'll connect the dots on getting you where you are trying to go. Speaking of going, let's go Apaches!
So after the interception by Colby Stevenson, Pottsville moves the ball from their own 35 into the end zone on a long run by Kagan Jones. Point after is good. And with 3:45 left to go in the ball game, Pottsville leads it 51-20. 60 points last week, 50 points this week. I think maybe the offense has found its stride. Kick taken by Ozark at the 20, return up the left side. Across the 25 to the 30 and driven out of bounds. Colton Rosslin on the return. He's knocked out of bounds at the 30 before Sladen Graham knocks him out of bounds at the 30. First to 10 Hillbillies at their 30-yard line. 3:38 left to go in the ball game.
Number 31 is in the game for the Apaches.
Jose Alcantar.
They've gotten a lot of guys getting some playing time in now.
Yep. I see Andrew Wells on the field on defense. Wilbank still in, calling signals for the Hillbillies. They'll give it to the fullback. They'll get across the 32 to the 33-yard line.
Steve, I always like that decision when you get everybody into the ball game because, you know, you're one play away from an injury, and it's always good to have game experience on Friday night.
Bryson Burge into the ball game for the Apaches, as is Keaton Ashmore. Second down and 6. Hillbilly handoff is to the fullback. Running hard is Christian Hofstetler. Get across the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Hofstetler was tackled by Ashmore, number 3. Steve, this is the first night of football. We got people bundled up.
It's football weather. Back to pass as Wilbanks looks over the middle. Pass is going to be broken up in the secondary by the Apaches. Good play by Bryson Burge.
Yeah.
Burge would not let the intended receiver come up with that football.
Hey, man, I'm getting tickled at number 6 out there, Andrew Wells. I mean, he was getting his giddy on.
He was.
Yeah, he was getting the giddy on. Maybe he's going to Pottsville First Baptist Church overtime tonight. As soon as the game is over with, there'll be pizza, a lot of games and activity, and it's sponsored by Elevate, the youth group at Pottsville First Baptist.
2nd and 10. Pass way downfield, knocked away by Keaton Ashmore in the secondary.
Yeah, that could have been called the offensive pass interference.
And it looked like the offensive intended receiver on the left side kind of pulled Keaton Ashmore down.
Yeah, he kind of tagged him or just, tackled him to keep him from intercepting the ball.
51-20, Pottsville with the lead in this game.
I don't think they call offensive pass interference in high school.
Not very often. That's not a call you see often at all.
But as a former defensive back, I kind of know they do call it on the defensive side of the ball.
From their own 42, Pottsville brings Burge on a blitz. Pass is going to fall incomplete on the near side. Intended for Hofstetler. Looked like the Apaches had Andrew Wells in coverage. It'll bring up 4th down. Fourth down and 10. The Apaches leading this one 51-20. I think we can safely say the Apaches can put this into the win column. We're just looking for the final score. Pottsville brings a blitz. Quarterback scrambles out of the pocket, has running room up the near sideline. Driven out of bounds on the near sideline by Trayvon Palmer. That's going to be a Hillbilly first down. Driven out of bounds at the 35-yard line, with the Apaches leading 51-20. 2:18 left to go in the ball game. Kobe Wilbanks still calling signals for the Hillbillies. Takes the snap, back to pass, under pressure, out route, almost intercepted by the Apaches.
That would have went to the house, Steve.
Yep. That would have been a pick 6. Good coverage in the secondary by the Apaches. I believe that was Eli Morrison coverage out there. Incompletion stops the clock with 2:14 to play. 51-20, Pottsville with the lead. Double barrel shotgun. Handoff is going to be to Hunter Aday. He gets inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Tackle made by the Apaches, Remington Rudder. 3rd down and 8 for the Hillbillies. Hey, you need to bring a couple more layers there.
Man, I know. I'm telling you.
Brother Jim.
I wouldn't expect it to be this cold, I'll be honest with you.
Out of the pistol formation. We're going to give it to the running back, Hofstetler. Turns the corner on the left side. Fights his way inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
You think when we build a new press box, think we'll get a fireplace?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right next to the bathroom, right?
Right. And which will be flanked by the elevator.
Yes. Hey, I like the way you're thinking. And the kitchen.
And the kitchen.
And the catering service.
4th down and 2.
Hey, listen, if you're going to dream big, right?
That's right. Well, it's actually closer to 4th down and a yard. Ozark will get one more play off tonight. They go for it on 4th down. Give is to Hofstetler. I think he fell forward enough to get the 1st and 10 for the Hillbillies.
Well, if you're Ozark right now, you really want to find the end zone because it's just a positive to end the game. I mean, you've been defeated tonight, but it's been all Pottsville. Ozark has never quit. They never will quit, but they would like to end this game on a positive note with the TD.
And they're going to give it to the running back, Hofstetler. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage, and I think that's going to do it.
Of course, in Pottsville, they're saying, we ain't going to let you in.
Yeah.
So
no gain on the play. 17 seconds left to go, and I don't know that the Hillbillies will try to snap it again. Yeah, it looks like they're going to run one more play. 51-20, Pottsville with the lead. I'll bet Wilbanks keeps it. Nope, he's going to give it to Hofstetler. Hofstetler is going to be met in the backfield. Drop for a loss on the play, and I believe that will do it for tonight's game. Your final score, the Pottsville Apaches 51, the Ozark Hillbillies 20. We'll come back and wrap it up after this timeout.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Just like the Apaches, I am here to help you score big. Regardless if you are buying or selling, I'll guide you every step of the way. You can call me at 479-970-5079 and we'll connect the dots on getting you where you are trying to go. Speaking of going, let's go Apaches!
Stephen Glenn, Jim Huffman celebrating with Cool and the Gang, an Apache victory 51-20. You know they wrote that song about Apache football, right?
yeah, they did, didn't they?
This game, for all intents and purposes, was over at the half. Pottsville led it at the break 31-12. Ozark actually jumped down front early. They had a 6-0 lead, but that was the last time they would have the lead. Pottsville got great play tonight from Kagan Jones. He had 3 touchdowns, several long receptions. 2 of the touchdowns were passes. One of them was on a run. Miller Mahan threw for over 100 yards, probably ran for over 100 yards as well. Trip Price would be over 100 yards on the ground. Just an all-around good team victory for the Apaches over the Hillbillies, 51-20.
Yeah, Steve, just a great night, as you said, to watch a 2 good football teams, a lot of tradition in Ozark. We have played them over the years, nothing but respect for the Ozark Hillbillies and their football program. But tonight it was all Pottsville Apaches. There was no quit in the Hillbillies, but the Apaches prevailed tonight with a great win. And, Steve, I'm looking forward to the road show next week against the Lamar Warriors.
We want to say thank you to Tyson Foods, McNeely Plumbing, Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty, The Granite Shop, Smooth Running Heating and Air, and Heirloom Legal. Their sponsorship allows us to bring you Pottsville Apache football tonight, and it's good news for Apache fans everywhere as Pottsville wins it 51-20. I want to say thank you to Ariana Hicks. She did double duty tonight. She handled our camera chores and also performed as one of the auxiliary members of the Apache Marching Band. Justin Smith did a couple of jobs tonight. He did some camera work and brought to you the broadcast. Jim Huffman, thanks for your work tonight. Go eat some pizza.
Hey, brother, thank you. And for any of the students that are listening tonight, there is an overtime at First Baptist Church Pottsville, sponsored by the Elevate Youth Group. And so I think they're going to start right now after the game, and they're going to go to midnight. There'll be pizza, There'll be some activities, so go and be blessed tonight.
My
Enjoy
name
the win.
My name is Stephen Glenn. The final score, Pottsville 51, Ozark 20. Thanks for your time this time. Till next time. So long, everybody. We are